Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. It's the All on Me, the morning fucking drinking show. I'm your host, Greg, getting on here every motherfucking day talking about life, motherfuckers. We talking about life. Breaking motherfuckers with all this truth. Y'all can't handle the fucking truth, but it's a Sunday. I hope it'll be a fun day for you. I've been getting on this motherfucker since when? January 1st, every fucking day, no matter what. Try to get on here. Been getting on here in the morning, been getting on here in the night, getting on here every fucking time I can. But it's still the morning show because guess what? You need to wake the fuck up. Somewhere in your life, some part of your life, you slipping, right? You acting complacent. You've told yourself a fucking lie. You're settling for less than your best at some part of your life. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. You be a president of the fucking United States. Trust me, there's some shit you need to improve, motherfuckers. Trust me. There's shit we can all improve. And the thing that I've been talking about the most, improving, what? Relationship with yourself. Fuck, that's a scary thing, ain't it? Ain't it? We got to figure everyone else out. But when it comes to trying to figure our own fucking selves out, most of us don't want to do that shit. We think, or we just think naturally. We know who the fuck we are. You don't know who the fuck you are. You've been telling yourself lies. You've been telling yourself lies. You do not know who you are unless you have put in the fucking work. It takes journaling. It takes writing this shit down. We just think we know who the fuck we are, right? But every day, every week, every year, whether we're in the workplace, the church, at the fucking bar, the restaurants, where the fuck you going, a lot of us, we wear a different mask everywhere we go, right? So how the fuck are you supposed to truly know who you are? How are you supposed to improve yourself? If everywhere you're going, you got to act a little different to what? Fit in, motherfuckers. It's about fitting in, right? Get in where you fit in. Most of us got to fake our way in. How about that? That's a good one. Fake in, man. Most of us be faking our way in to the circles, the networks, the people we're around. Because we're not our authentic self. That's why you're faking it, motherfuckers. Right? You say, oh, but I show up as me. Well, it's a version of you. Is it your true and authentic self? Is it truly who you are? Is it truly what you want to be doing? Or is it just because you have either accepted this as being your reality, right? You have finagled yourself, right? You have fallen for somebody that they interested in this shit. So you now got to be interested in this shit. And there's something to be cute about that. I see couples all the time, right? Maybe the dude's into sports, like a certain team. And because the girl's there, right? He's got the girl. The girl's got to now be a fucking fanatic for the team too. That's cute, I guess. It's cute, right? To support each other in our interests. And I've had it both ways, right? I've had relationships where my partner was like hating on my teams. And I've had a little bit of support. I never had like same teamsies. Teamsies, one family. The whole family is all about the team, motherfuckers, the teams. The only team I'm about is fucking team me right now. Working on me, improving my relationship with myself. You know, holy shit, what a difference a week makes, right? We're starting to kind of let the dust settle. I mean, I went from being on the road. This time last week, I was on the road, Granby, Colorado, right? Helping out disaster fucking response to fire, wildfires, cutting down trees, busting my fucking ass. And, this week was a very chaotic week, right? It was a very chaotic week. I loved it though. I was like, bring it, man. Every time, the tougher the weeks get, the stronger I get, motherfuckers. That's the thing. The tougher the week, the tougher me comes out the other side, right? And that's so important. You got to build yourself up. No one else is going to build you up. I'm over here trying to fucking toot my horn to light a fire under your ass so that I can do what? Get you to turn your ass around. Start fucking putting your life in drive. Take it out of park. Take it out of neutral. right? Just going with the fucking flow and put that motherfucker in drive. Put in 4-wheel drive if you got to climb over mountains and get out of rivers and valleys and out of the fucking trenches, right? If you got to lock those fucking hub, right, your axles and put in 4-wheel drive, get your ass out of wherever the hell you're at. Because I'm going to turn your motherfucking life around, coach. We talking about life here, and every single person on this planet can improve their relationship with themselves. That's where I'm at right now. It's incredible. Ego death, improve relationship with self. Who the fuck doesn't need to work on this shit? And we don't learn about it. That's the problem. We don't learn about this shit, right? It's all trial and error. That's the game called life, man. Trial and error. And too many of us, myself included, I chalked up a lot of losses, right, along my fucking life's path. Thank goodness I still have the freedom to make decisions, to change my shit up, right? To start shifting gears. And it's been an incredible journey, right? This last season, coming out of last fall, ending a pretty serious relationship, right? I've had to get real with myself. I've had to like say, you know what? It's time. The time is now. The time is to build a relationship that is healthy, secure, and everything I could ever dream of, right? If you can picture what would be the most incredible relationship that you have always dreamt about, right? The thing is, motherfuckers, it's not someone else's job to fulfill that. I have learned this the hard way, and you're about to. If you haven't figured this out, I give mad credit to people that have worked on themselves, that have, come out of a loss, come out of a breakup, come out of heartache, right? And not just jumped into some other shit right away, right? To soothe the pain, right? You actually had a time of space where you could truly invest in yourself. Because the truth is, right, the people in your life, the relationships that you have attracted are the thing. It's who you are, right? So if you're not happy with your relationships, you're an image of that. Yes, you want to blame the other person. It's all their fault. They're a narcissist. They're abusive. They're an asshole. They're a bitch. Whatever the fuck it is, right? They're a cheater. They're a liar. All this shit. Motherfuckers, yeah, there's some bad people out there. Guess what? You're one of them. I'm one of them. Oh, shit. We've all done bad shit. Who the fuck hasn't done some bad shit they don't regret? Hasn't made some mistakes? Hasn't told some little white lies to manipulate and deceive people? I know all you motherfuckers think I'm an honest fucking person, man. You tell yourself little white lies all the time. How many of you said this was going to be the year? I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to travel. I'm going to fucking work on my health. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to get a better job. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to start that business. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do all this shit. Did you do it? We almost halfway through the motherfucker. Have you done it? Have you started? Have you even finished the starting line on all this shit you've been talking about for years, motherfuckers? For years. And all that's going to keep happening is more and more time wasted, more and more complacency. And you got to stop with that shit. You got to realize how precious this time is. But you also got to realize the creative power you have to write the story that you want to be living, called life. The story you want is your life. You are the author of your own story. So many of us think that life is happening to us when we can take fucking absolute control of our lives. Right now, right this second, you can take control over your life, right? You can start writing a whole new story, a whole new script, a whole new movie, right? It's the hero's journey. If you're in a fucking tough place or you've come out of a tough place and you're starting to get some momentum, it's the hero's fucking journey, man, from the loser to the fucking hero. But you got to realize that you need to be the hero of your own story. So many of us, right, in the days of codependency and fucking social connections, right, we live vicariously through other people, right? This whole metaverse thing, right? You could be able to sit there with a fucking screen on your face and Just think about all the shit you wish you could do, and they're gonna kind of make it happen for you. Where, oh, you want to fly, oh, you want to have sex with hot people, oh, you want to be a millionaire. You get to fucking imagine all this shit, and you're really just sitting there, right? If you had a camera of you, whatever you're doing, you're just sitting there. Same thing's happening when you're watching these motherfuckers on sports, or you're watching celebrities, you're watching the tube. Imagine a camera watching you. What are you really doing? You're playing video games all day? What are you really doing? You're not fucking out there shooting. I'm a fucking warrior, motherfuckers. I'm playing games all day. You ain't doing shit. You're sitting on your fucking couch, watching the tube, playing with your fucking thumbs. That's not doing shit. That's not making your fucking life better. That's not expanding your universe. That's contracting it, because it's putting it into a box, right? When you can go out there and interact with the universe, the world, creation, outside, nature, you can actually go do this shit. The shit you're dreaming of, the shit you're playing, the things you're watching, you can go and do it. And you should find joy and happiness in doing the things you like. But that's that virtual reality. It wants to be easy, right? Everybody wants the easy, right? Don't you want to be easy? If I just give you fucking $1 million right now, $10 million right now, $100 million fucking dollars right now, some of y'all, it's the summer. We see these fucking memes. Oh, just drop me off here on the beach for the rest of my life. Motherfuckers, you guys would be miserable after a month. You get bored as a motherfucker. You wouldn't know what to do sitting on the beach drinking fucking pina coladas all day. Like, if that's something you want to do for the rest of your life, that is not enjoyable. Even in that, you would become a miserable motherfucker, because most of y'all, right, look to those vacations as escape, right? Here's where I'm going to hit you motherfuckers today. It's the difference between escapism and experience, right? Those of you that are just so desperate for the vacation, desperate for the time off, right? You want to escape the reality that you have created for yourself. Let's get real. On a Sunday fucking fun day, you have created your situation. This is your reality. This is your fucking game called life. And you are 100% responsible for it, whether or not you got the balls to take all that responsibility, put it on your shoulders and say, it's all on me, motherfuckers. And I'm going to own this shit. And if I don't like it, I can change it. Right? But there's a lot of people like myself. When I go out there, I'm not escaping from what I got, because I love what I got. No matter if I'm here or there, I'm loving life. I'm enjoying life. So I'm just adding experiences. I'm going to have experiences here in my day-to-day life that are going to help me to grow and be more grateful and be challenged and expand who I am. And when I'm out there on fucking adventure mode, on fucking travel, like traveling, it's experiences. It's chalking up new fucking experiences, right? That expand my world, that expand me as a man, that make me a more grounded human, right? That's been the calling right now. I'm grounding myself within myself. And when you say that, what does being grounded mean? That means that no matter what's happening outside of me, gas prices going up, Supreme Court justices, we got the motherfucking president of the United States over here. He's probably looking at wildfires and fucking schmoozing, whatever the fuck he's doing. All right. Causing traffic jams more than anything else. That's all he's doing. Burning up fucking fuel. Right. All you environmentalists that vote fucking for all these rich motherfuckers, progressives, they all flying in PJs, private fucking jets. Man, one jet is equal to like 10,000 fucking cars a year. One jet flight fucking across the Atlantic is equal to the fucking pollution of 10,000 cars. One flight, motherfuckers. And y'all acting like you're voting for people that give two fucks. They don't. They don't. So that's why what you can worry about is what? You. That's it. That's all you got control over, is worrying about you. And that's the it's all on me mindset. That's being grounded in yourself. Right? None of us have learned this shit. Very few. I can't say none. Right? I wish every fucking human being, I wish every child from the earliest age would be developed under a system that's not IQ, not memorization, regurgitation, just to fucking pass a test. Learning about self, EQ, emotional intelligence. This is the shit that so many of us, psychological suffering, right? We're going through life psychologically suffering day in and day out. it's miserable fucks all around. Everybody's suffering, right? And it's been painful. Last month, it's like there's been a lot of loss in my life. I'm talking to a lot of people that are processing a lot of loss. And loss is something that is very, very unpleasant, right? I heard that today. It's unpleasant, but processing is necessary. No one is going to do this life without loss. And loss isn't just death. I mean, you can lose a lot of shit. I know what it was to lose all material possessions. I've lost everything fucking materially, man. Coming out of 08, 09, when the economy fell off the cliff, I lost every fucking thing except for myself. And then even in some cases, I did lose myself. In some cases, I stopped being myself. And I started fucking what? Self-medicating, right? Fast fucking accelerating myself to the fucking ditch, to the bottom, right? Aiming right to the fucking grave. Trying to fucking just destroy myself, self-destruct mode. It's a bad place to be. I've been there. And I'm grateful that I got the contrast of the mug shot, right, to the motherfucking man. Right here talking to you right now. So we did a funeral for my cousin Jason on Friday. We honored his life. And I've just been like, so inspired to even do more things, because we just don't know how much time we got. We don't know when our day's up. But I will guarantee you every single motherfucker here is going to die. Unless you got this rapture thing, you're just going to go flying in the sky. You're going to get just like the magic trick, magic healing, magic disappearing, magic fucking delivery from everything, pain and suffering. I don't know. Hidden fucking agendas, hidden lifestyles. What the fuck am I even talking about? So we went from funeral to yesterday. I worked a wedding. And that's a big contrast, right? Because one is like loss and the other is like this hope and this new beginning. Why would people get married, right? They're consummating a relationship and there's hope for the future, right? I mean, that's like, why else would you get married if you didn't like have a vision for the future, right? Something that you are willing to like make the ultimate commitment to another human being. And I was like sitting there listening to these vows, and I'm someone that came off 21 years of marriage with a divorce. I almost feel like it almost made me feel like shit. I'm not gonna lie. Hearing them vows, through sickness and health, through, the hard times, through, I'm gonna be patient with you. Hearing this young couple, like, I'm gonna be patient with you when you're upset. Like, we know what the fuck happens. Y'all motherfuckers know what goes down. We say these vows, right? And then a year, 2, 7, I got to 21 fucking years, man. I know what the fucking marathon looks like, a marriage. Holy shit, right? We take that shit for granted. We definitely forget about them vows, them things that we committed ourselves to, the shit that we said, I will do this no matter what, right? There comes a point where no matter what is like, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I was there, right? I was tired of being miserable, right? I realized that we got one shot at this life. And I know that I didn't just give up. We tried a lot, man. We tried it all. 21 years, we tried it all. And I'm glad it ended peacefully, right? I know not everybody's got that case. I talked to someone just this week. And, there is something about that, again, the divorce rate, man. I mean, this dude got fucking handed. He got handed a fucking big loss, right? And it was all about stuff. And I'm someone that when I went through my divorce, I'm like, take whatever you want. You can have it all. Take everything. You can't take me, right? And I will rebuild myself. I will rebuild my life in a vision that I see for my future. So I had hope even in the divorce. I had hope that I need to end this to improve my life, right? And this shit's going to sound bad for a lot of you, but getting divorced is probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I needed that wake-up call, right? I needed to get to this place of self-healing, building a healthy, secure relationship with myself. And unfortunately, in order to level up, in order to grow into another version, another part of the loss, which comes in many shapes and sizes, is you're going to lose friends, right? If you start to grow, if you start to expand who you are as a human being, you're going to lose friends, you're going to lose relationships, loved ones. You're going to lose things that, here's the thing, when you let go of everything, so you can truly examine who you are, what do you love, what do you hate, what do you want, and why. You let go of everything. It doesn't mean you lose everything, right? But you do need to kind of let go so that you can really have an honest appraisal of who you are. What do you stand for? What do you value, right? What are your fucking beliefs, right? What is the things that you truly desire in life? Because so like throughout life, we contort ourselves in all these different ways, and we really come out a monstrosity of little bits and pieces, right? Because isn't our whole construct memories of the past? Things we do is what adds to who we are. So we pick up all these little pieces, and it really throws us off because we haven't really ever known how to truly ground ourselves, know ourselves, understand ourselves, believe in ourselves, right? Care for ourselves first, right? What good are you going to be to anybody else, right? If you're not caring for yourself first, right? How are you going to be a great father, mother, sister, cousin, son, daughter, uncle, employee, friend, anything? You name the title, you name the responsibility. That's not who you are, right? You are not just a daughter or a son or a father or a mother or an aunt or a cousin or a boyfriend or a wife or a husband. You're not that. Those are responsibilities. Those are like things we identify with as a human responsibility, a role. It's not who you are. There's something very deep. There's something deeper than that, and it's a difficult place to cross to in terms of clarity of your existence, because we enmesh ourselves, right? We do. We identify ourselves with our situations, with our spouses, with these marriage covenants, these vows, where we say, this is my spouse, this is my partner, this is who I am. I'm her, his husband, her, wife, whatever the fuck. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then we like when I woke up at 41 years old after a 21-year expiration of a marriage, I had to look in the mirror and say, who am I? Who am I now? Uh-oh, I don't get to be her husband anymore. Well, who the fuck am I? Right? And then your confidence really takes a hit, because then you're like, you feel like you have to restart life at, a later age in life. And you can look back and say, fuck, that was wasted time. And that can really fuck people up, right? Especially if you've been in a long-term relationship and that expired. You're going to feel fucking mad at yourself. Damn, I wasted all this time. But don't look at it like that, right? Nothing is wasted. Everything works itself out, right? And I truly do believe that all of our experiences are necessary to a certain degree, right? The painful ones, the pleasurable ones, they're all necessary. They all play a part in our journey called life. What is the journey? What is the point of it, right? Like, if you were to say, what is the journey of your life? What is the point of your existence? Is it to just be the most incredible dad, the most incredible mother, right? The most incredible Christian, the most incredible Buddhist, the most incredible free-spirited person on earth, the most incredible humanitarian? Like, what is your purpose? What is existence about for you? Meaning to life, right? Self-discovery is really where I'm learning that it all starts. A journey of self-discovery, knowing thyself, right? I was talking to a guy yesterday at the wedding, and we were talking about that shadow work, right? And I haven't talked about that shadow, that dark side, man. It's there. It's in every single one of us, just like there's balance in day and night, light and darkness, good and evil, however you want to chalk that shit up. I don't believe it's impossible. I don't see it. I don't see that. When I was going through like major saturation of like Christianity, non-denominational Christianity, there's just this belief that somehow you say the prayers, you welcome Jesus in your heart, and then like everything's good. It ain't. There's still darkness. I remember I was like on fire, what you would call on fire for the Lord, right? But then I'd be driving to the fucking church, man, chewing out. I'd be arguing with my wife, getting in fights with my ex-wife and shit. Like, it's nasty, right? And I used to always kind of say this, that there's a part in the Bible, I think it's when David is picked to be the next king, right? He has all these brothers, and he's just he's the little kid helping out in the back, doing the sheep work, right? And he has all these brothers, man, handsome, fucking strong men that you would think, okay, this is one of these dudes is supposed to be the next king. And at the end, it's not. It turns out that it's the little boy in the back, right? The little kid in the back is the one that God chose. And it was like, what's tough about that, what's cool about in that story is it says that God sees the heart, right? Humans, we see with our eyes. We judge people with our eyes. But only God knows what's really going on in your heart. But here's the other thing. You motherfucker, yes, you know what's going on in your heart as well. If right, you're honest with yourself, you truly know, but we hide and we suppress so many real feelings, real thoughts, real emotions out of guilt, out of conformity, especially like in religion, right? It's so shamed for us to like honor our flesh, this body, right? And its desires. Our bodies have desires, and we're supposed to suppress that. And in doing that, it leaks out in other malicious, nasty fucking ways, right? And it creates a lot of conflict within our own selves. And what I realized in this spiritual journey that I'm on, you're on one too, that I did this journaling exercise. And this is not the first time I've talked about this because it was one of the most powerful ones. But I had this conversation with this guy last night. And I was telling him about the dark nights of the soul. Really, my big breakthrough was when I actually finally got to the deepest, darkest part of my soul, which is where the truth really lies. And we have this idea of like face your demons, conquer your demons, all this darkness, and it's scary, right? We're like, oh my God, I gotta fight demons, like, we have all these visual illustrations and, of what a demon is, man. And it's like, oh, ooh, we're so scared. But that's not what happened in that room, right? When I finally got the fucking balls and the courage and the endurance and the perseverance to get into that deepest, darkest part of my soul where the truth really lies, and I opened up that fucking door, right? I didn't see all these demons that I had to fucking slay, man, with my sword, like the battle of all battles, No, that's not what was going on in there. What I saw was the little boy, Gregory, right? The child inside of me, little Gregory, the 0 to 10 years old, traumatized little boy, scared, the scared little boy. He was in that room. And guess who I had to show up as? I had to show up as the epitome, the combined accumulation of what I could manifest as the best version of a parent that I can show up as, right? And when I saw that little boy, I met him, and guess what? All those that had hurt him, because they're the ones in that room too. I met them all with compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, understanding, and there was an embrace that happened there, right? Come here, Hito. And there was an embrace. There was a true acceptance of loving myself. Knowing I can't change the shit. I cannot change it. You can't change all the bad shit that's happened to you, but you can give it an empowering meaning, something that is meaning to you, right? Coming out of a really hard fallout of a relationship last year, it was really important for me to kind of look at it and say, how am I going to define this? And you really should do this in all things. If you were to close a chapter at a place of employment and then be starting a new job, it's really important that we look back, because if maybe the job didn't end well, right, at the end, you get to define it. And we don't take time to do this. We just get it caught up in the emotional turmoil of whatever the fuck it is that causes us to leave something or move on. And we don't really go back to like, just say, look, I want to define this in an empowering way so that there was growth maybe in your job. You learned, you improved as a person, you made a difference. Even if it didn't end well, you don't have to define it in the negative, but so many of us, we do define ourselves, right? In terms of our negative emotions. And it's important that when you have something traumatic, right? When you have big time loss, right? Or even you're starting something new, is that you give it meaning that empowers you, not that takes away from you, not that keeps you as a victim, not that keeps you low vibration, feeling down and out, feeling overwhelmed, feeling, depleted of energy and uninspired to go and fucking live your best life, right? You're just kind of like going through the motions, fucking zombie mode, zombie, right? You're just, everybody's like, hello, hello, right? Back to the Future, McFly, is anybody there? Wake the fuck up, motherfuckers. That's what we doing here every day on the It's All On Me show. Wake the fuck up, right? Or Goya, right? It's time to do some Goya on this Sunday fun day, right? Goya, Goyo. Get off your ass, Goya. Get off your ass, motherfuckers, and go do something. Go do something for you. Go do something new, and go do something kind for somebody else. I love getting on here. I appreciate those of you guys that reach out, whether it's in the chat or you reach out kind of in private messages, just words of encouragement, maybe seeking some advice, seeking some guidance, some clarity, right? Just having a connection with me. It makes it all worth it. But like I said yesterday, I've been like inconsistent this week. I've been inconsistent like a motherfucker getting on here. I got a challenging job. I got challenging things. But here's the thing for me to express to you is me getting on here is a part of my passion. It's a part of me making a difference. This is not more important than the actual motherfucking life I'm living. Right. So when I have to make a decision, and I don't know if yesterday's feed came through well or not, I kind of watched back a little bit of it. And I know that I was not in the best service area, but here's the thing. Over the past several days, I've had to make a choice. And my choice has been, is it all about me getting on here just to talk shit? Right. Or is what this is really about is me being the fucking role model for all you other motherfuckers, right? Saying I'm committed to my fucking program, right? So when I had a choice yesterday in the morning where I was like, fuck, I have this window. It was about a 45-minute window, which is about what I need, right? To talk all this shit, to connect with you guys, to let a message be birthed into this fucking world that we live in, this digital world. I had a choice to either get on here and give you guys a message, or I had enough time to be with myself, to meditate, right? And to do some breath work and to really take care of myself. It's been a very challenging week. It's been a chaotic week. It's been a demanding week, but it's been rewarding, and it continues to be rewarding because I love challenges. I didn't always like it. I've always been up for a challenge, but there were some times coming after this past 10 years where I fucking resisted the challenge. I was like, fuck, why do I got to do this? Why do I got to do that? Why do I got to do this? And that's miserable. It's a miserable place, and it's very mental. It's not PMA, positive mental attitude, right? That's fucking neg bag attitude. That's like a negative motherfucker, resistant, lazy, complacent, right? Uninspired, needing something to wake your fucking asses up, man. But that was the choice I made yesterday. I took care of me. I took care of Greg first and foremost. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. That don't mean you just blow everyone else off. That don't mean that you just live like a hermit's fucking lifestyle. No, it's not all about me. It's all on me. And people around you are going to be inspired. They're going to be impacted in a positive way if you are the person that breaks the fucking cycle and says, you know what? I am going to start building this relationship with myself. I don't give a fuck what age you are. It's never too late, and it's always a good time to say, you know what? What do I need? What do I want? Right? How do I talk to myself? What do I think about? My thoughts negative? Am I in my own fucking way? Why am I holding myself back from my dreams? Why am I holding myself back from so many things that I know I'm fucking capable of doing? What is it that keeps me in this place that I'm not fucking happy in? If you're not happy right now, right, you need to know that you got work to do, right? It's not too late. You need to find the fucking key to your happiness. You obviously gave it to somebody else if you're not happy right now. Because if you were, listen to me. We don't know how much time we got on this earth. You just don't. We think we got all the fucking time. We think we can plan 5-year plans, 10-year plans, 1-month plan. You think, oh, I got a trip planned fucking next week. You don't fucking even know if you're gonna get there. You really don't, motherfuckers. Wake the fuck up. It's that serious. Quit taking this shit for granted, right? Quit taking it for granted. But you need to realize, right, that somewhere, somehow along the way, if you're unhappy, you have given your key to happiness to someone else, to other people. Maybe you even cut the key in fucking pieces and you gave everyone a piece. So when everyone, you gave a little piece to this person, a little piece to this person. So every time they come around you, they can give you a little piece of the happiness, but it doesn't last. And here's the thing, no matter what you're going through right now, if you could have a choice right now, you want to feel miserable as fuck, or you want to be a happy motherfucker, which would you choose? Today is the only day that matters. You get to choose miserable as fuck or happy motherfucker. Which are you going to choose today? Right? I'm choosing happy motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. There's lots of shit going on. There is lots of loss for me to process, and I find the time to do that. I honor the pain of loss. I don't run from it. I don't just get drunk and wasted and fuck. That's a whole nother story. Maybe tomorrow we talk about the drunk fucking revelries that I got to observe last night. It was crazy, man. It's crazy what we do when we get that fucking liquid courage in us, acting all crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck. That was a wild observational night. I learned a lot through observing people. And they were having fun, man, but it's pretty wild and crazy, the shit we do when we get drunk. And I know, I'm the fucking master. I'm the master of fucking disaster when it comes to the drunk motherfucker, right? Lighten your asses up. But I'm telling you, if you got a choice, miserable as fuck or a happy motherfucker, I'm choosing the latter. I'm going to be that happy motherfucker. What the fuck you going to be, right? I can tell you, if you start fucking checking them fucking excuses, telling them to shut the little fuck up, right? And start actually getting some results. Doesn't matter how big or small, little fucking results turn up. Guess what? Little results, right, grow into fucking big fucking growth over time. Start chalking up some fucking wins. Start getting some fucking results. Start fucking getting a vision for what you want. Whether you have today, tomorrow, or another 100 fucking years, right? You should have a plan for your life. You should start writing down a story that would make you become alive again, right? So many of us, we've given up. We just said, this is my routine. I show up to work. I take care of my kids. Put the fucking gas. Broke as a motherfucker. You know, all you motherfuckers that post all these little memes, you think it's sarcasm about, you know, gas prices and costing all this shit, arm and a leg. Man, you are defeating yourself, right? That's a fucking loser's mentality when you post that shit. You think it's fucking funny, right? Because you're adding fuel to the fucking fire. The fire of misery, of suffering, of negativity, right? Of scarcity, right? And it's a broke fucking mindset. It's a loser's mentality when you post that shit. I'm sorry to break some of you like that. Posting memes that are like this self-deprecating humor about how you can't afford shit, how things got so expensive and you wah. It is a fucking losing mindset, right? That's not how winners think. Winners don't say, why can't I afford this? Winners say, how can I? Right? Or how can I be in such a place? I don't even think about this shit. It don't even faze me. I just go about my life. I enjoy it no matter what is happening around me. And definitely what's happening outside of me. That's back to the beginning. Being grounded, motherfuckers. Being grounded, right? When you are grounded, when you are like a mountain, you are strong, stable, and solid. And no matter what the fuck happens around you, you still anchored, right? Because you depend on yourself. You have built yourself up to a point that it doesn't matter what the fuck's going on around you, motherfuckers. You know where you begin and you end, right? And that's it. It's only with a person you look in the mirror. Ain't nobody can carry nobody into the afterlife. You can't save people. You can't do nothing, right? We all are responsible for our own rescue in this life, right? And I hope that you'll figure out what the fuck you need to do to get yourself living life again, right? Live in peace, thrive through motherfucking life, thriving through life. Quit making the motherfucking excuses, because you know the drill. Results kill excuses. It's all on me. Greg's out.